Peace, family. Happy full moon. How's everybody doing today? Thank you so much for your patience. How's everybody feeling? How is this full moon treating everybody? I gave y'all a little bit of extra time just to get y'all materials ready because I know sometimes there's some, people running late, got to grab their materials because they booked the event last minute, and that's okay, right? So let me check in with the family. Let me look at the chat. Let me mute this so you guys don't hear feedback. Forgive me for that. Okay. All right. So first of all, can everybody hear me and see me well? The chat is just a little bit delayed, but I just want to make sure that the audio and video is working great because we are still in Mercury retrograde, and sometimes there could be some miscommunications and some issues with technology. Okay. Alrighty. So, welcome everybody. We are doing an ancestor money ritual today. Now, for those that may not know, burning ancestor money is not only just to acquire wealth and success and money, but it's actually to pay off karmic debts. It's to also to honor your ancestors, to honor your spiritual team, to build a stronger relationship with your spirit guides and ancestors. As you feed them, they also feed you, and your ancestors are you. They are your DNA. So ultimately, we are activating our DNA in order to transcend all of these changes that's happening within our body, as within, so without. So by doing this ritual, you will start to see a difference. People normally see changes within 7 days, sometimes sooner than that. Okay, so for anybody that's new in the building, any newbies in here, shout out to the newbies. And where y'all from? Where y'all coming in from? Where y'all signing in from? What country? What city? What state? Y'all already know I'm from Brooklyn, New York. So I just like to know where everybody else is coming in from. And also, I just want to mention as well, right? For those who have never done a ritual with us, don't worry, we're going to walk you through every step of the way so you won't be left behind. We only ask that you, pay attention. I put all of the materials in the description of the video. And as always, the materials are always listed on the event page before you even register for the event. That way you know what you have to get and what you're getting yourself into. Okay, I see people say where they're from: Cali, Chicago. Okay, Brooklyn's in the building. Bermuda, Maryland, DC. Okay, Ohio, Texas. All right, Georgia. All right, Natal. Okay, South Carolina. All right, so we got a lot of people in the building. Okay. Now, listen, family, I just want to say this too. For the newbies, welcome. Okay. We're going to take this at a pace that's not going to be too fast for you. And for the veterans, for those who are advanced and who have been here already, we're going to take this at a tempo where you won't feel like it's going too slow either. Okay. Alrighty. So we're all going to do the hold your questions. I'll check in the chat every now and then, but hold your questions towards the end when we do the quick Q&A for anybody that may have some follow-up questions about the ritual, right? All right. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and do a material check, make sure that we have everything. Are you guys ready? Oh, this chat is going quickly. Okay. Alrighty. And this will be recorded for those who are wondering, Conjure Queen, I have to work. I got to go to school. I got something I got to do. Will this be recorded? Yes, absolutely. Once this live is done, give it about 24 hours for it to upload. And then you'll still have this link. So save this link or bookmark it, favorite it. So that way you can always go back. And I always recommend downloading the video to your hard drive or to your personal device, your phone, your laptop, just in case YouTube decides to shut down one day and you won't have access to this video anymore. Okay? Okay. All righty. I'm just looking at the chat real quick. Okay, everybody's ready to move forward. And I'm just going to say this, okay? Because we always get people that say, Conjure Queen, I don't have the ingredients that you told us to get, so can I substitute it for something else? Right? And as I always say this, use what you have. You can always go back when the recording is done and do it again. The full moon energy is very potent for 3 days. 3 days before and 3 days after. You can still utilize the energy. Can you utilize this and do this even when it's not a full moon? Of course you can. Of course you can. But full moons open up portals. And this is a portal that's open. I don't know if you guys seen, but the moon looks red to me. It looks huge and red outside of my window. You probably can't see it back there. But I was just looking at it before starting the live. Okay. So listen, family, let's go ahead and jump into this because I'm pretty sure people got places to go, things to do. Okay. Okay. So we're going to do a material check. Now, first of all, hold on. Let me go back here into the studio. Give me one moment. All right. So we have some optional ingredients and then we have the required ingredients. Now, let's go through this list. Okay. Now, first thing that we're going to make sure that we have is our white candle, okay? Specifically a 7-day glass candle. Now, if you don't have a glass candle, cool. Get it when you can, but this is what was suggested to get, okay? 7-day glass candle, white. White is for purity. White is for all purpose. That is why we use white to bring light into our life and also to enlighten the way for our ancestors. Those who may be in darkness, those who may be having a hard time to find us. A glass of cool water. Okay, water is a conduit of energy to spirit. Water is energy, and also you offer them water because it gives them refreshment. A fireproof bowl or plate or cauldron. I also put the links and stuff to my Amazon store, family. If you guys didn't get it, Amazon tends to ship sometimes the same day or overnight. That is why I included the links to some of the products that I had. Now, this is what I'm going to be using to burn my ancestor money. I use this a lot. As you guys can see, this is worn out. But I feel like the more worn it is, the more powerful and potent it is. Residual energy. Then you're going to need the main thing, which is Joss paper, ancestor money, fake money, monopoly money, play money, okay? A pen or a marker. Incense of your choice, sage, Palo Santo, cedar wood, Copal, Frankincense, 3 Kings, whatever you want to use, okay? But I'm using Palo Santo for the sake of demonstration. The other incense can get kind of smoky, and I don't want to distract from the ritual. And a lighter. Of course, you're going to have to light your candle, light your money up, right? Okay. Now, for the optional ingredients, coffee grounds. It could be instant coffee. This is instant coffee. Use what you got. Tobacco, loose tobacco, cigar, cigarette. I prefer the cigar or like pure tobacco because cigarettes can have other things in it, right? What else? Alcohol. If you're too young to get alcohol, don't worry. That's why I said it's optional. You don't necessarily have to use it. And a consumable offering of your choice. I'm going to offer this beautiful red bright apple. Why red? Why this apple? I don't know, because they tend to like it. I'm probably going to give them way more than that, but this is just for the sake of demonstration of this ritual, right? You can give them corn, you can give them chicken, you could give them veggies, that whatever you want to give them, okay? Your own home cooked meal. All right, family. Now that we got our materials and everything listed, let's go ahead and just get our incense going. Just to kind of clear the space, clear the air, and release any type of negative energy that you may have brought in from work, from school, from outside, from socializing, from whatever, right? We don't want to bring that into this ritual today. Okay. And I'm not sure if we have any moderators that's in the building, but if there's any moderators or any veterans that has done these rituals before, if you notice that any of the newbies that have questions or seem a little lost, please chip in and help out, because sometimes I'm in the midst of doing a ritual and I can't peek in. I can keep my eye on the chat the whole entire time, but I'll peek in every now and then, okay? So let's go ahead and light it up. Go ahead and light it up. I miss doing rituals with y'all. I feel like it's been forever, right? We ain't do a ritual the last new moon because that solar eclipse energy was so potent. I'm like, nah, that's something that we need to like take time to just be with ourselves, do some inner healing, some inner meditation. Like that was a time of silence and hermit mode. Okay, so I'm just letting the Palo Santo light up a little bit just to catch. All right. So I'm just go ahead and smoke up the space. Gonna go ahead and just clean my candle. Oh, it's smoky. All right, let me chill because sometimes it gets so smoky that I don't want it to start messing with the camera. But go ahead and light your incense just so it could permeate the space, cleanse the energy, right? Remove all the bad vibes, and just allow the energy to just flow through you. Get that chi flowing. Now that we got our incense going, I want to also say, thank you for being here today. Like, thank you for making the conscious decision to work towards yourself, to be a part of this great movement, this ritual, to open up the connection and communication with our ancestors, to those who have came before us. As we open up the portal and only allow goodness to come through, the ancestors will protect us. So with that being said, I just want to say a prayer, and you can say your own prayer. We give honor and thanks to the Great Spirit. We give honor and thanks to our spirit guides, to our beloved ancestors, to our higher self, to our spiritual team. We give honor and thanks to the spirit of the four winds, the spirit of the four directions, the elemental spirits. Thank you. We give thanks and honor to our warrior spirits who protect us, who defend us, and who destroy our enemies and those who seek to harm us in any way. We ask that you protect us and shield us from all evil and harm, O Great Spirit. And if there is anybody in here who has ill intentions, anybody in here acting as a spy, as an agent, or to sabotage in any way, we ask you, Great Spirit, that you cast their own evil back onto them by the power of three, so mote it be. We ask that any sword that they will to harm us, may they fall on their own sword. We ask that they fall into the very dish that they have planned for us. May they fall in it. May their way be dark and slippery so that they cannot even see us, that they cannot even touch us, and their weapon shall be null and void and have no effect on us whatsoever. We will it so shall it be, O Great Spirit. And may our will be in alignment with divine will so that we shall see our fruits come into manifestation. May our ancestors continue to guide us, protect us, and show us the way. Ashe, Aho, Dua, Amin Ra. Whew. Okay, that was a powerful prayer. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you so much. Oh my God, Ashe, thank you. Whew. Okay. Now, I feel the energy. I don't know if you guys feel it, but prayer raises the vibration, and I'm hot right now. So I want to just take a moment to just take a few deep breaths together so we can connect in our breath and breathing. We're going to take 3 deep breaths, breathing in the nose and out of the mouth. And as we breathing in our nose, we're inhaling the good prana, good energy, and we're releasing the negativity and unwanted energies that we no longer want. Full moons are for releasing and breaking ties, okay? And manifesting those things. Okay, family. So this is what we're going to do. On a count to 3, we're going to breathe really deep within our nose, hold it, and then we're going to exhale out of our mouth. On a count to 3, 1, 2, 3. Breathe in the nose, hold it, and release out the mouth. Again, as you're breathing in, imagine good energy coming in. Breathe in deeply in the nose. Hold it. Feel all of that energy building up in your belly, solar plexus. And release. Last time, breathe really deep in. Hold it. Allow that chi to permeate throughout your body and vibrate. And release. Ooh. I felt my third eye tingling. How are y'all feeling? Whew. That felt good. I needed that. How are y'all feeling, family? How did that feel to you? You can shake out your hands. You can snap your fingers. You can clap a little bit just to get the meridians, the chakras in your hands activated and flowing, right? Get that going. Some people may be feeling love. Some people may be feeling calm, activated, hot, cold. Everybody is different. That's why I love these rituals. Okay, everybody's feeling good. Great. Now, family, let me take this sticker off of this candle. Now, first thing that I want you guys to do, if you haven't already, take your incense and smudge your items. By smudge, I just basically mean run the smoke through it. Clean it, wipe it down, all that good stuff. So this is Florida water. This is not part of the materials. This is just something that I use. It's like a cologne, and it's like holy water to clear the energy for protection. Okay. Let me just do a little hydrating. Y'all know that full moons and rituals make you dehydrated, so please drink lots of water. Okay. Now, what I want you to do with the white candle is I want you to draw the Star of David. Do you guys know what the Star of David is? If not, I'm going to give you an example. Oh, and we got Ampul's energy with us today. Something told me to just have his energy. Ampul, Anubis, he's the guardian of the dead, the gateways, as well as Jehudi. Right? He deals with the moon, lunar energy, moon magic. Now, I'm going to draw the Star of David for those who may not know what the heck that is. So the Star of David is pretty much an upright triangle and a downward triangle intersecting. See? And basically what that just means is the feminine energy and masculine energy combining to make creation. Our will be created. So go ahead and do that. It's really simple, family. An upward triangle and a downward triangle intersecting. Okay. Now, let's move along. So let's go ahead and carve that in. You can use your pen, pencil, or you could even use your finger. Some people got nails. They can just put their nail in there, right? So let's go ahead and do that. Now, for any of you that may have taken my ancestor veneration class that goes way deeper into necromancy, ancestral work, a lot of times with ancestral work, we do use like blood or bodily connections because your DNA is connected to your ancestors. And yes, your ancestor can still connect with you without it, but it just builds more of a ashe or power to it. Some of y'all do have DNA of the gods, DNA of the old ancient ones, the primordials, and you just don't know it yet. So when you put a drop of blood in there or even a little bit of saliva, you can just lick your finger, put it in there. Now, the next step is in the center of it, in the center of that David star, right? The 6-pointed star, what you're going to basically do is write your name. The name you was born with, the name that you go by, or you could put your spiritual name if you have one, but don't tell anybody this name if that is your spiritual name you're using. Yes, Star of David, you write it on the wax. Star of David on the wax, yes. What we're doing is we're activating the candle. Now, there's some people that don't have to do all of this. You can just take a white candle, light it up, and that'll be that. And that's okay too. But this is just a little bit more intention. Symbols hold power because they rule the world. All right. Now, after you write your name in the center, I want you to draw a circle around that star. So the star is in the center, draw a circle around it like that. Anything put within a circle is amplified. If you have oils and stuff, you can feel free to add it. It's not required, it's optional. Okay. Now, when you are ready, you're going to hold your hand over the candle and you're going to put your intention inside of it. This is your own intention, whatever that may be. Since this is a pink full moon, the moon of rebirth, a Scorpio full moon of transformation and change, you can put your intentions to elevate yourself, to release what no longer serves you, to get rid of bad habits, to open up the doors towards prosperity and abundance, whatever it is that you want. So take a moment to do that. And blow lightly into the sigil, the breath of life, to give it life. Now that you activated your sigil with your breath, right, we can go ahead and add some of the optional ingredients for those who want to take this a little bit more advanced. So you're going to add a little bit of your coffee grounds in there to the candle. Not a lot, less is more. Probably like a pinch. See? It's not too much, just a little bit. You can go ahead and add your tobacco. Okay. And if you're 21 and over, you can take a little bit of the alcohol in your mouth and spray the candle. Remember what I said about the DNA, right? This is the part I was talking about. If you don't have blood. Okay, ready? So I'm going to put a little bit. And for the newbies, listen, you're going to mess up a few times. When I first started spraying alcohol, I was making a whole mess. I didn't know how to properly do it. I was squirting it instead of spraying it. It was a whole mess. So it takes time and practice. It's okay. I'm going to put a little in my mouth and I'm going to spray on the candle. I'm going to spray away from the camera, okay? Ooh. Ugh. That is strong. Jack Daniels, oh, they love that. My peoples love the whiskey. All right. Ooh, a lot went in there. I hope I don't start no fire, please. Okay. Now that we go ahead and activated it, alcohol brings more flavor, more ashe, more power. We're going to go ahead and light it up. Are you guys ready? Are you ready for the next step? Let me know when you guys are ready. Oh, my ears are ringing right now. Okay, Spirit, they're here. I feel them. Some of y'all may feel your ancestors and spirits near too. You might feel chills, ringing in the ears, tingling on your feet. Okay, y'all ready? Let's go. All right, my babies. Let's go ahead and light it up. Ashiel ancestors, thank you so much. We light this candle for you to give you enlightenment and power so that you can see your way into our lives. We welcome you, only good spirits of truth, of love, and high vibration. We protect ourselves from any invaders, no liars, no trickster spirits may come through at any time. Ashiel, great spirit. Ooh, okay, blue flame, I saw that. Ashe. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, the candle is hissing. Ashe. Oh, the ancestors said they are very happy that we are doing this at this time. They are here with us. They said that a lot of portals are going to be opened and a lot of doors will be opened as well. But in order for us to walk through those new doors, we're going to have to be strong enough to let go of what no longer serves us. They said that the skin that you have been wearing in order to fit in with the paradigm of what used to be, you're going to have to shed that skin in order to be naked and move forward. And being naked, which is spiritually naked, is uncomfortable. But you have to let go of that old clothes, old layers in order to move forward in your life. Ashe. Receive. Thank you, Spirit. Candle is lit. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to move on to the next step. I'm putting the candle to the side. We're going to move to the next step, which the ancestor money. And with the ancestor money, listen, you can burn this every day. You can burn as many as you like. But I'm going to tell you right now, it's a ritual that I do every morning. I light my ancestor money, and my ancestors make sure that my bills are paid. I'm never hungry. I got a roof over my head and clothes on my back. That my enemies have no way to hurt me. Like, just by burning ancestor money every day has changed my life. And I'm sharing this because I know that it will also help you and change yours. Now, you're going to go ahead. Now, normally, On any other day, you don't have to write on the ancestor money, but if you want to, right, to add a little bit of intentions, you can write your petition on the paper. Okay, you can draw it, right? Draw pictures of it. You can draw it, write it in your own language, whatever feels comfortable to you. So let's say if you want to say, ancestors protect me from my enemies, ancestors help me get that new home that I've been trying to get, ancestors help get me out of this dangerous or toxic situation, ancestors give me the strength to let go of the relationships or the people, places, and possessions that no longer serve me. Okay, just giving you guys some ideas. So let's go ahead and write it down. So we're going to go ahead and write. It doesn't matter. Normally I like to write it on the back of the note. So not on the face, but on the back of it. Okay. So after you go ahead and write what you need to write, are you guys ready? You can just, you don't have to write long paragraphs. You can just write simple words. Like somebody just wrote, alchemist just wrote gratitude, right? Gratitude, love, protection, strength, charisma, courage, confidence, attraction. Okay. And you could sign your name on it or your initials. And lick your thumb and put it right in the center on it. Doesn't matter if it's the front or the back. It's your stamp. Got to stamp it before you send it off. Okay. Y'all ready for the next step? I'm checking in. All right. I'm assuming y'all ready. Now, what I want you to do is fold it out. Fold it out. If it's to repel or whatever, just fold it out. Or fold it any which way. I'll do another one. If you want to fold it in, bring it in. Don't get too caught up on the minor details. All right, so after we're done folding and writing and putting our DNA on the paper that we've written on, we're going to go ahead and light it in the flame of the candle. All right, let's do it. Light it up. Ashe, ashe, ashe. So you could just go ahead and start throwing notes in there, clapping, give honor and grace and thanks. Oh, great spirit, thank you so much for all that you do. Oh, ancestors, we give honor and praise and thanks to you. Oh, please don't let my fire alarm go off. Because I didn't even open up the windows. Thank you so much, oh great spirit. My fire alarm. Thank you. So you could burn as much as you want to, right? As you're saying your chants, you're clapping. Why do we clap? To bring in the energy, to break up that stagnant energy. May the smoke call the ancestors to us. Oh, great ancestors, thank you so much for blessing us with your presence. We can feel your presence here. We welcome you to come within our dreams and communicate with us. But we also want to put out a disclaimer. We know that there may be ancestors who may not necessarily agree with our path and our journey. Those are not the ancestors that we seek to work with. We only want to work with those ancestors that mean to assist us and help us in our path, not the ancestors that want to hinder us and block our path or our way. Ashe, we are clear on that. We only welcome those ancestors who want to assist us in our journey, because we know that not all ancestors are good ancestors. Though we do send the ancestors who are in a dark place and have bad intentions, we send y'all light. We send y'all good energy and vibes. But at this time, we do not wish to work with you until you are ready and able to assist us in the way that we need the help. Ashe, Aho, Dua, Amin Ra. Okay. Very important that you say that. So y'all can continue burning it up, lighting more ancestor money. Y'all probably got a whole bunch of it. Okay, if you see a green flame, or if you see the flame like turn like a bluish or green, that means that the Jade Emperor, which is the god who rules the underworld and also who rules prosperity and abundance, his presence is known. That's a good omen if you see a green flame. Okay. Oh, my candle's looking nice. How y'all candle looking? My flame is nice and steady. And listen, the way that your ancestor money burns also tells you about the energy of your ancestors, right? Like if the ancestor money burns up quickly into an ash, it means that the energy is strong and active. If it takes a long time, when a flame keeps going out, it just means that it's going to take some time for you to keep working with them until the energy is waking up. Remember, some of y'all probably haven't worked with your ancestors, and maybe your family members haven't even worked with the ancestors in generations. So they're sleeping. You have to wake them up. And trust me, family, I'm telling you from experience. Ever since a Haitian priest put me onto this ritual years ago, when I was first coming into my spiritual consciousness, burning ancestor money every day has changed my life. It has changed my mindset. It has elevated me in so many ways. And I know that it will do the same thing for you. That's why I'm sharing this. And it works better when you genuinely are doing this for them. Not for selfish reasons, not because I need to pay my bills tomorrow. No, like genuinely want to see your ancestors elevate because they are you. And now you could put the candle next to the water. The reason why we have the water, like I said, is just to put the glass of water next to the candle. And then you can also have like your offerings, which was optional. You could have like your fruits, vegetables, chicken, food, or whatever consumable offering next to them, cigar next to them, things like that. And for the next, 6 days or so, right? Because today is day 1. Tomorrow will be day 2. And then the next day, day 3. And like I said, by the 7th day, people normally see a sign. People normally get confirmation. Something like a miracle may happen in your life. They're going to give you a sign to let you know that they received the blessing and that they're going to return it back to you. Okay. Now, let me get to these questions. How are you guys feeling? Let's get to some questions. Q&A time. Q&A time. Q&A time. Good question. Bait asks, do we need real money? If you boiling like that, Bait, and you want to burn real money, you could burn it if you want to, boo. You can go ahead and burn it. My candle kept burning out. Oh, you mean going out, boo? Sometimes it could be a defective candle if you get it from like the 99-cent store, or sometimes like those dollar stores or bodegas, they can have cheap candles. But if you got like a good quality candle and it keeps going out, boo, you may need to do like a spiritual cleanse because your energy may be very heavy, or your ancestors may still be sleeping. The energy is not active yet. Okay. But contact me privately because maybe it's some, cleansing rituals you have to do. And like I said, too, family, if you are having issues with lighting the flame, or you're noticing like you still feel blocked even after this, there may be some prerequisite rituals that you have to do to cleanse yourself, to break any type of generational curses that prior to doing this. Yes, this ritual does help to break generational curses and to remove blocks so your ancestors can get closer to you. But for some people, it may, and this is like rare cases where some people may have like a literal like curse on them. Like maybe somebody had beef with their great grandma. Somebody put a curse on their great grandma and to jinx their whole generation. There's certain things that you can look for and signs that you can tell that they may be blocks on your bloodline and generation, and how you can break that. And I teach that in my psychic self-defense class and also my ancestor veneration class. Now, I do have a special for everybody that's in here. If you use the coupon code Ancestor50, all caps, you'll take $50 off of the class. But that is going to expire. It's good until tonight and tomorrow. After tomorrow, the day after, Wednesday at midnight is going to be done. The coupon code will be void. So you got until tonight and tomorrow to get it. And I put the link below in the description of this video, family. Okay. How do you burn a 7-day candle when you need to leave the house? Me personally, Michelle, I still keep my candles lit even when I'm not home. I don't recommend that for everybody, but that's just what I do. That's what I always done. I don't like to interrupt it. But if you're nervous, you have pets or kids, and you scared that it's going to be a fire, sometimes they have the candle holders that you could put the candle inside of to prevent it from like breaking or creating a fire. Forget what they call it, but they have it like in the Botanicas and also in the Amazon store. It'll even put it in like a bowl or a pot of sand or salt or something like that. If you want to keep it lit. Some people keep it like in a bathtub, right? Or you can just pinch it out, right? Lick your fingers, pinch it out, and then relight it when you get back home. Oh, you started crying, boo? That's normal. It's a Scorpio full moon. We just did a ritual, so you're purging. That's good. My candle never lasts 7 days. If it burns faster than that, then that means you got a lot of ashe, boo, a lot of power. That's a good thing. When you do not have the ancestor money or fake money to burn, can we substitute with a food offering? You mean like burning a food offering, girl? I wouldn't do that. But if you don't have it right now, like I said, use what you have. But it's an ancestor money burning ritual. That's kind of like the main ingredient that you need. That's kind of like saying like, if I'm making an egg omelet, if I'm making an omelet, how can I make an omelet without eggs? You feel me? So you have to, that's like the main thing for this ritual. But use what you have. You could make your own play money, boo. But I'm telling you, it's something about joss paper itself. You can go to the Oriental stores, use play money or whatever, but it's something about joss paper, but the sigils and stuff on it, the image of the Jade Emperor, it does something differently. That's why I recommended to get it. And I put the link as far as the ones that I get that work for me. Oh, Gloria, welcome back, Gloria. It's a pleasure to have you back. And I love doing rituals with you guys. I've been waiting to be led to the right person to learn this for so long. Oh, okay. Y'all going to get me emotional. Y'all know I'm a Cancer. I can't take all of this love. I'm just kidding. Thank you so much. I'm happy that you feel safe to do these rituals with me. For those who come back, like, welcome, family. Like, welcome back again. Y'all know that we get results. If the people are skeptical, ask anybody who has done rituals with me before. They'll tell you that they work. TJ been in here like every damn ritual. Ask TJ Godwin. Like, he'll tell you. He'll tell you, because if these rituals didn't work, he would not come back. Every time. My flame is moving around. Oh, you have a good night too, boo. My flame is moving. Okay, movement. That's good, Ken. Spiritually grounded. Yes, be spiritually grounded. That's good. Yeah, if you get the Dollar Tree candles, they go out. Like, that's happened to me too, boo. That's like when I'm in a pinch and I need a candle real quick, but I don't really rely on them like that. You better off using like those emergency candles, like the little Jewish Sabbat candles. If anything, if you can't, until you can get a glass one. What should we do with the ashes? Great question, goddess. With the ashes, you can either cast them to the four winds. Sometimes I save them. I put them like in a little Ziploc bag, or like some people have it like what they call those little glass jars they wear on their neck, and you can charge it with protection. You can add it to like your rituals because it's powerful. You know, you can use it. So it's a lot of ways you could store ancestor money. Some people bury it. Some people just flush it down the toilet, running through running water. The choice is unlimited. Do I leave the coffee and the tobacco and everything together for the... Yes. Thank you so much for asking that question, Portia. So Portia, yes, booby. Leave all of the offerings, everything there until the candle burns out. Now, some people candle may burn out quicker than 7 days, like somebody said earlier. Once the candle burns out, you know, you can go ahead and discard of it, but you can continue to still burn the ancestor money for the rest of the remaining days. Okay. Tobacco symbolizes, tobacco is known to be a god, right? Like the native indigenous Americans here used to work with the tobacco god because it brought communication to the dead, but also it was an offering to the dead. If you were to do cemetery work or graveyard work or necromancy, sometimes the natives would they would plant tobacco in the soil to give it back to the gods or give it back to earth, right? When you take plants or you harvest certain things, you pay the earth back. You can't just take things and not give anything. That's why we're giving offerings, right? Because when you give, the universe gives back in abundance. And I also go into more details about certain types of offerings that you can give in order to get better results with your rituals. Sometimes your rituals are not working. It's because you're not using the right ingredients in order to get the desired results that you're looking for. Certain offerings represent certain things. All right. And like I said, I put the link to the class below in the description. And y'all get $50 off. Ancestor 50. Let me see if I could, hold on, tag that in. Put this in. Put that link. Let's see if I could pin that. Sorry, wait. Hold up. Why is it not going through? That's weird. Hold up. I don't know what just happened, but oh, there we go. I don't know why it took forever to. All right, so I pinned the link, and the code is Ancestor 50. And this coupon code expires tomorrow at night. So you have until tonight and tomorrow to redeem it. All right, let me get back to the questions. It's an ancestor veneration class. So it talks about necromancy. Necromancy is the art of communicating with the dead, how to communicate with the dead in your dreams, how to do certain rituals to work with your ancestors, right? How to do certain rituals to, you know, connect with the muertos, like cemetery work and stuff like that for protection, for protection, for guidance, for clairvoyancy, to know the truth, to send your ancestors to get information or intel. Let's say you think that your boo is cheating or lying on you. You go do your ancestor work to figure out, come back and tell me what they doing, like stuff like that. There's certain rituals and things that you do. I don't put this on my YouTube platform for free for a reason, because certain rituals should not be accessible to any and everybody, right? There's a lot of children who use YouTube, and I have to think about that. Okay, hold on. Let me scroll back up. Sorry, y'all. I'm going to answer a few more questions, and then I'm going to have to go. I used 3 ancestor notes and folded them together, but they didn't burn all the way. What does this mean, or should I try to rebut it? I actually explained that earlier, Boo, about when they don't burn all of the way. It means that your ancestors the energy is low, and you have to work with them more. And sometimes I'll just say this, not to scare you, because this may not necessarily be true, but burning the ancestor money can also let you know if somebody is doing evil work against you. So let's say if you always burning your ancestor money and it burns strong and good all the time, but then all of a sudden you notice that it's not burning correctly, it's burning weird. It could be a sign that somebody is sending something to you that's trying to weaken your ancestors, weaken your energy. And that means that it's time for you to bulk up on your protection, burn your reversible candles, and learn some defensive magic, meaning fight back. I believe in fighting back. To each his own. Some people don't like to fight back, but I do. Right? Don't come for me if I ain't sent for you. So that's what it could mean, boo. Nice. Natalia sees the green flame. That is a good omen. Good question. How do you dispose of the foods in a ritual? Well, I don't know where you live, boo. Some people who have like a house, they can bury it. If you live in Brooklyn, New York, like me, in the city, where am I burying this at? Unless I'm going all the way to like the park or something like that. Sometimes some people bury it in the cemetery, but you can just throw it away, right? Throw it in the trash. That's what you could do. But you could even look it up, how to dispose of things and stuff like that. But don't think too much about it. Some people say throwing it in the trash is disrespectful. I don't think so, because the rats and the rodents, rats, roaches going to get to it. That's from God. So there you go. Can you do this with family, another family member also, if they want to give things? Sure, why not? As long as the energy is good. I started with Conjure Queen. Aw, thank you, boo. Yes, boo. Rituals be working. What was the class for? Ancestor Veneration and Protection class. Psychic Self-Defense. The Ancestor 50 is going to take $50 off the Ancestor class, Ancestor Veneration class, working with necromancy, the dead, and things of that nature. If you have a low flame, it just means that it's low right now. Give it a day or two. They just have to build up energy. No, you don't have to write on it every day. Some of these questions I actually answered during the ritual, guys. You may want to go back and rewatch it once the live is done. You don't have to write on it every day. No, you set the tone when you wrote on it the first note to start it off. Get what I'm saying? You don't have to keep writing, though. Yes, do this ritual again when you have a glass candle. It's better because it's a different energy, guys. It's better when you use the ingredients that I give y'all. I say use what you have if you don't got it, but it's best to use what Spirit recommended. Do you keep the candle in the water? It's better to use sand or salt, because oil and oil fires and water do not mix. Not all the time, especially if you add an oil to it. I don't know if you added oil, but yeah. Okay, boo. Well, the class link is in the description. If we purchase a class, will we have access if you don't have time to take it now? Yes, it's like it's a pre-recorded class, meaning like once you purchase the class, you will have it for life. You'll get a downloadable link. You'll download it to your phone or your laptop or your hard drive, whatever you decide, and you will have it for life. You can always go back and watch it, resort to it. It's hours long, so it's a lot of information packed with books, with resources, with websites, and other information so you can continue your knowledge of learning about your ancestors, necromancy, and working with the spiritual world to help you in life. Okay, I think what happens if a non-ancestor or a trickster spirit tries to visit you? Booby, that's why I said take the class, because I talk about how to identify trickster spirits and real ancestors. That's a really good question. There's certain ways to identify trickster spirits. A lot of people do have trickster spirits in a house because they open up portals and don't know how to, call forth the right ancestors. That's why I said the prayer that I said, as far as only letting through what we allow to come through, right? So take the ancestor money, take the ancestor class, boo. I talk about how to ward them off, how to identify them, how to protect yourself from them. And if you do have an intruder, there's things you can do to banish them and get them the hell up out of there. And sage does not work. Sage is not going to banish trickster spirits, not all the time, depending on what you're working with. Everybody use sage, but that you need to add something to your sage. Dragon's blood, okay, garlic, like things like that, and a whole bunch of other big bad boys that you need that kills those spirits off. The sage is not enough. You can access this ritual again by clicking the same link that you're using right now on YouTube. Save this, put it in your bookmarks, your favorites, your notes, so that way you always have it. But download this though. I recommend you download the actual video. Go to one of those free websites, put the link in, download it into a file, put it on your phone, your laptop, so you can have it off of the internet, right? In case the grid goes down or whatever, like they said. All right, so with that being said, I am going to close the ritual with a prayer. Thank you so much, ancestors and spirit guides, for your presence, for blessing us. We thank you. We ask that you continue to guide us and protect us. We close the spiritual doorways as we send you back from which you come. Thank you so much, oh great ancestors. We know that you will come through for us and bring us the blessings and manifestations that we require. And may you put your foot on our enemies' necks. Ashe, Aho, Dua, Amen, Ra. Ashe, Aho, Dua, Amen, Ra. Ashe, Aho, Dua, Amen, Ra. Okay. Thank you so much, family. If you have any questions or if I had missed your questions, because there was a lot in the chat, feel free to drop it below. And once again, the class is going to be in the description, as well as the materials for those who may have missed it. I put the materials in the description of this video, as well as the link to the Ancestor class with the code so you can get the discount. The discount ends in about 24 to 48 hours, okay? So utilize that, family. Ashe, I love you so much. Happy full moon. Take tonight to just take your spiritual baths, to rest, drink lots of water. Rituals make you very hungry and very thirsty. And some people may be purging a lot, right? Urinating a lot and defecating a lot. That is normal. It's part of purging. Some people may be vomiting. That is normal. Headaches means you need to sit down and ground yourself, okay? Detoxification, detox yourself. Parasite cleanses, exfoliate your skin. Get that old energy off of you. Change your bed sheets, right? Wear a nice clean pair of sheets, or wear a new clean lingerie tonight when you go to bed. Do what you got to do, okay? I love you, family. Have a good night. Thank you so much for participating in this ritual. And if you guys don't already, make sure that you are subscribed to my email list on my website, so that way you'll always be notified when we have upcoming rituals and you won't miss out. All right. Good night. Peace.